guys, this is Daily Wish here. Thank you so much for coming back on my channel, and I hope you guys are doing awesome. So before I start my video today, of course I need to shout out to all the people who have shared their success stories with me. I am so happy, and not just happy, I am just becoming more proud every day because of your success stories. So thank you so much for sharing it with me and trusting me, and yes, of course, not giving up on your dream. So yes, with this happy note, let's start today's video. So in today's video, as you have read the title, as you have seen the thumbnail, of course we are going to talk about the most popular trending trend of 10,000 affirmations challenge. Well, this affirmation challenge has been started by Sammy Ingram. I don't know if you know about her. She's a very popular YouTuber and popular life coach. So if you are like literally following her, then you must be knowing that she launched this challenge the month of September, I guess. And oh my god, it's been there on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. Everyone is talking about it, and yes, everyone is doing it. So I thought, why not, let me also make this video. However, the motive of making this video was not to elaborate the concept but answer the question related to this challenge. Okay, so here we go. Let's start with the very first thing. I'll just brief you what is this challenge and how you can get benefit out of this challenge. So first of all, understand that this challenge, if you are going to take, it is not going to do any kind of magic, because it is based on pure psychology. Okay, so if you are expecting that, oh my god, I am finally doing some kind of magic mantra or some kind of spell chart, no, it is not. It is a pure psychological challenge which you are going to take, and I'm going to explain why this works every time. So this challenge normally works on repetition. The key is a repetition. Okay, now we all know that subconscious mind works with repetition. All right, so every time we are repeating three things, repetition of thoughts, repetition of feeling, or repetition of images, it is going to create the same reality in our 3D. Okay, our manifestation is overall, it's a product of our dominant thought. We all know about this thing as well, but the question is, how do you make your thought as a dominant one? The simple answer is by repeating it. The more you are going to repeat it, with all three formats, repetition of thoughts, repetition of feelings, and repetition of images, of course, it is going to create more and more the same kind of reality. Okay. In fact, when you come to think of it, if you think really hard on this, as a kid, as a child, we also learn everything through repetition, be it alphabets, be it poems, be it songs, anything that we have learned as a child, as a kid, it was because of the repetition. And these repetition helped us to remember everything that we have learned so far, and it has shaped us for who we are, right? Now let's start with a very basic question, that whatever the number of beliefs you have, these beliefs are creating your reality, and that is how you behave in a certain situation. That is how you make certain choices, because of your old beliefs. Now if you really want to reprogram your mind, and why this affirmation challenge, 10,000 affirmation challenge, or in other way, the repetition of anything works, let me give you a very scientific answer for this particular question. So for creating any kind of behavior in a human, the brain cells needs to communicate with each other. Okay, that's how we develop our habits and we develop our behavior. All right, now when these brain cells communicate frequently, the connection between them strengthens, and not just strengthens, the messages that that travel the same pathway in the brain over and over and over again, it begins to transmit faster and faster, and with enough repetition, these behaviors become automatic. Hence, you don't feel that you need to put any effort in performing something. You need to, like for example, like driving, right? When you are driving, once you have learned how to drive, do you actually put any effort in just correcting your hands, or maybe in making sure that you are pressing the brake? You don't, right? It is a kind of auto mode behavior, because because you know how to drive, right? So yes, reading, driving, riding a bike are just a few examples of such complicated behavior that we do automatically because of these neural pathways have formed. So just in the layman language, the more you are repeating, the more you are training your brain to develop a kind of habit and respond in a particular manner. Now, even if you have been doing the same thing over and over again, if you participate in the new activity, like new story, new activity as in new affirmations, new routine of manifestation, you are basically training your brain to create new neural pathways, okay? And these pathways get stronger and stronger with repetition until the behavior is the new normal. Okay. Let's talk about the importance of repetition. So in terms of repetition, it is estimated that it takes approximately 10,000 repetitions to master a skill. This fact is from one article, The Neuroscience of Behavior Change, and that is why the challenge is for 10,000 affirmations. So now I've given you all the scientific fact, behind this challenge, all right? Now let's talk about the very basic step-by-step process to complete this challenge and how you can achieve your desire with this challenge, okay? So first of all, the number one step is to know exactly what you want. The clarity that you should be having regarding your goal is a must. You cannot go back and forth and have no clear answer with regards to your desire. You need to be absolutely certain that this is what you want, okay? That is the number one step. Now second step is, once you have decided what you want, now choose one affirmation which implies that your wish is already fulfilled. Now this is the most important step. Some people say that, all right, I'll just find out one simple affirmation which is going to lead to the success of this challenge. Well, let me tell you something. This affirmation which you are choosing, you are going to repeat for 10,000 times, at least 10,000 times. So basically, this is the code which you are putting in your brain for reprogramming your mind. Don't you think that this is a crucial step? Don't you think that this is pretty important, that what you are feeding in for the rest of your life to reprogram your mind, it needs to be taken seriously, okay? So this is the most important step, as this one single affirmation, single statement that you will be repeating for 10,000 times. So just make sure that you are feeling really good about it, okay? That is my first suggestion. What I'll say is, you can come up with maybe 4, 5, 6, 7 affirmation which can tell you that, okay, your wish is already fulfilled. Now keep on repeating and see what exactly are you feeling inside. Do you feel excited? Do you feel that your wish is already here? Do you feel the naturalness of the affirmation? Please put in some time and effort in finding this one brilliant affirmation which is going to reprogram your mind with regards to your desire, okay? And once you have found out your perfect affirmation, the third step is repeat, and then repeat more for at least 10,000 times, okay? These are the steps that you are supposed to follow to take this challenge. Now let's talk about the very basic questions that always come up in your mind when you are thinking about taking this challenge. Okay, the number one question is, do I have to affirm 10,000 affirmation in a day? Well, the answer is yes and no. It is totally up to you, because if you do have time and if you really want to invest yourself into this kind of challenge, then my suggestion is do it. Okay, do it. Whatever number of hours it is going to take, just do it. Okay, so if you do have time, then yes. But if you don't have time, then what I'll say is affirm for at least 15 to 20 minutes, at least 2 times a day, okay, which is the first thing in the morning after waking up, the morning time, and the last thing when you are off to sleep. For good 15 minutes, keep on affirming, keep on repeating your affirmation, and then with the completion of each day, you are going to complete the 10K challenge within a couple of days. You need to understand why you are taking this challenge, because the idea is to stay stick by the routine, to keep on repeating the same thought over and over. With this one single affirmation, you are repeating 10,000 times throughout the challenge. You are, reprogramming your mind. You are training your mind to, be normal about this new affirmation and adapt it as a new behavior in your life. Now, next question is, do I have to affirm it verbally or can I use any other method of repetition? Well, the answer is you can affirm verbally, which is a physical way of, doing it, or you can write it in a notebook, or you can even repeat it in your mind, or if you want, you can even make a tape of it and listen to it, over and over again. Totally up to you. As long as you are repeating it, it doesn't matter which method you are using for repetition. Okay, so please understand, don't get distracted by what should I be doing. Should I be affirming it verbally? Should I be writing it down? Should I be listening to the audio tapes? Whatever it is, as long as the process is repeating, you are fine. Okay. Now the next question comes, but how to count 10,000 affirmation? Let's say I am trying to do it within a couple of days, which is maybe 3 days, okay? Answer is you can try anything. Like you can try any application, mobile application. One is Telecounter, which I personally have used. Easy to use. All you need to do is just tap on the phone screen. It is going to count the affirmation for you. So you can use this application to count your affirmation. Or if you are old school, you can write it down and mark each 100 and 1,000 or whatever number you are comfortable with in your notebook to keep a track of it. Okay. Now, next and the most important question is, will I get my manifestation after 10K affirmation? Oh, this is a very lovely question. Okay, so first of all, please understand something. This is not some magic trick, okay? This is not some, some kind of spell that you are casting. This is not some kind of mumbo jumbo or, some kind of trickster technique that I am giving you. It is pure science. It is the neuroscience of behavior change. And so when you keep repeating something, the connection between the cell strengthens and the message that travel the same pathway in the brain over and over begin to transmit faster and faster. So that is how it, becomes automatic. It becomes very natural to you. The behavior is very, very natural to you. Okay. As I've given you, the example, reading, driving and riding a bike are such example of this kind of behavior, because you have repeated the same activity over and over again. Your body, your brain understand that this is how it is supposed to be done. Okay, when you are affirming the 10,000 single statement, you are basically reprogramming your mind. The how and the when is never ever your concern. Please understand this. Once you have done it, all you need to do is just relax, because the next question is what to do when I have completed the 10K challenge. Relax, take a chill pill, go have a ball time with your friends. Because you should realize that the ultimate aim of taking this challenge is to reprogram your mind and to reach the saturation point. The saturation point is extremely important here. The more you are disciplining your thoughts, the reality that you are creating is going to be absolutely wonderful. It is going to be amazingly beautiful. Okay, so once you have reached the saturation level, drop it and just take a break for a few days, for a couple of days, and just enjoy your days in the knowing that yes, my creation is done. I don't have to worry about anything, because now the subconscious mind is going to take this new programming and going to create your reality as per your new program. The next question is, can I continue with my sats while doing the 10K affirmation? The answer is, of course, yes. You can continue anything that you want with this challenge, but don't make it a chore for you. Don't feel like this is a task, I have to complete it or else my manifestation is not going to be here. Please relax. Okay, if you feel that there is just so much going on right now, I am all over the place and I'm having too many things on my plate right now, who is stopping you? Just drop few things, just drop everything else. If you are not comfortable doing sats, it's totally fine. Just drop it. Do this challenge for good 2-3 days, or maybe 5 days, or maybe 1 day, and then start your sats again. There is no hard and fast rule in manifestation. Okay, whatever you are doing, as long as you are feeling good about it, it is going to manifest no matter what. Okay, now the next and the last question is, do I have to feel the feeling of wish fulfilled, or can I do it without feeling also? Will my manifestation still work? Okay, answer is, feeling or no feeling, it is still going to reprogram your mind. Just like as a kid, feeling or no feeling, you were learning how to eat, you were learning how to sit or speak, or play with your friends, whatever it is. You still learned everything. You learned how to ride a bike, you learned how to swim, you learned how to run, right? So as long as you are repeating the activity, you are going to reprogram your mind by default. And that is the whole point of taking this challenge, right? So yes, 10K affirmation challenge is a fantastic way to motivate yourself to keep affirming and persisting. Yes, that is one way of looking at it, and this is actually what manifestation is. So my last tip to you is, when you are taking this challenge, don't stress about the number. Okay, don't focus on the number whatsoever. Just keep focusing on the words that you are saying. Okay, try to try to feel good about the reprogramming of the mind. Forget about the manifestation, forget about your desire for a second. But this moment when you are actually taking this challenge, you are doing something purposefully. Okay, and this deliberate effort that you are putting in to reprogram your mind is something you should be patting yourself about. Okay, so yes, this is what I wanted to give you as my last tip. Just enjoy and be proud that you have taken this challenge, my friend. This is a big deal. All right. So yes, I hope I have given you answers to all the important questions. In case if you still have any question which has not been covered in this video, you can always ask me in the comment section, and I'd reply you back for sure. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. In case if you did, do not forget to give it a big fat thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, as I come up with lots and lots of interesting stuff based on Neville Goddard's teaching. You can also follow me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is my daily wish. That's me. And yeah, that's it. I'll be meeting you very, very soon in the next video. Until then, please do take care of yourself and happy manifesting.